How's it going, everybody? I hope you enjoyed our opening hymn, Hell, by Streetlight Manifesto. The topic of today's show, boop, boop, beep. Let's see what we have here. Oh, heaven and hell. Interesting. Heaven and hell. Now, as wizards of wizardology, we don't believe in a literal heaven and hell, a place where our souls go after we die. But we do believe that heaven is a place that lives in the heart. It's when you're perfectly happy. And hell is real, a deceitful foe. It kicks you when you're at your low. So come with me and let's figure out how we're gonna find that joy. It starts with an atheist religion called WIZARDOLOGY. Live every second Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time here on The Wizard Show.
1, 2, 3, 4. We are the wizards of wizardology. We believe in no gods except for you and me. We understand science, fundamental like ABC. We know every speedless we can be. We are the wizards of wizardology. We come into existence with love and ability. We treasure the mind, heart, and body to be healthy. We know every speedless we can be.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wizardology. Today we're talking about heaven and hell, and let's see. Is this okay? All right. Anyway, let's see. What else is there to talk about before we dive into it? Well, I suppose we should start with the sacrament. If we can summon Phoebe. Phoebe, oh Phoebe, the magical potion pheasant. Bring me a drink and make it oh so pleasant. Woo! I kind of goofed up on that. All right, here we are. So, if you need to get yourself a little sacrament, have a little whiskey for me. So we're talking about heaven and hell today. I got that. Just collecting my thoughts. I've been a little busy, a bit hectic. All right. So, as that little opening song poem went, heaven is a place that lives in your heart. It's when you're perfectly happy. And I wanted to, hey, welcome. We have one live viewer. We're talking about, oh, no, there they go. It's all right. I think Wizardology is best when watched live because here we are. We got somebody. We're talking about heaven and hell, god damn it. Now what? So I want to talk about like how we can find that place in our life that is like heaven. Now, because we obviously don't believe in a literal heaven or hell after we die, but oh man, fuck! Look at this. I forgot about this. I was gonna shit. You know what? Here's the thing. We're doing this live, and the goofs they stay there. I was gonna pin this shut, and then reveal this new cool backdrop that I spent a good amount of time on. So yeah, it's this nice little felt curtain. Wizardology! Anyway, how do we get to that place called heaven? I want to, so recently, let's see, add to stage. Not that one. No, oh, get out of here. Where are you at? Where is my thing? There it is. So yeah, recently we went to Yosemite to hike Half Dome. So here in this, on the left side, we have Charlene, my sister, me, my lovely spouse Jade. The one all covered up, that's Jordan, my Chickabata brother from childhood, and then Josh, my other brother. But yeah, so there's this is my new wand. Let me show you. Check this out. Look at this. It's a fingerprint recognition right there. Right there. It fits real nice good in the palm. I burnished it all smooth. I'm pretty stoked about this wand. But yeah, it only does spells of positivity, love, joy. Still working on some of those spells. But let's see, how do I go back there? Okay, so yeah, we're hiking Half Dome in Yosemite. There's another angle of Half Dome. My wonderful spouse Jade. Here we are. Okay, so I think that's Lower Yosemite Falls. The group again, but here's climbing up the dome. I mean, look at this guy. I've got not a care in the world, man. I'm not thinking about the bills. I'm not thinking about work. I'm not thinking about what that person said to me or, whatever garbage nonsense. All right, this is going to be fine. So, yeah, there's us at the top. Look at that crew. We're just having a little summit beer. Having a victorious moment. We're actually in this other picture. You can barely see us. Right there on the edge. But it was pretty amazing. That was a moment of heaven for me. I just had that perfect moment of peace and joy. And I wanted to talk about like how at least what works for me, how I've been able to find my slice of heaven every day. Oh, you know what? I was going to write it down, but I was busy, whatever. It's okay. Step number 1, you're going to focus on what is your highest priority in life. What it can help you think of is if you're on your deathbed. Imagine that, and like looking back on your life, what would be most important to you? Would it be, how many dollars are in your bank account, or, maybe you were famous, maybe, or whatever it might be. But, hold on, sorry. Right. So for me, my highest priority is to be happy, and I also want to have a positive impact on other people's lives. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here with WIZARDOLOGY, as silly as it might be sometimes. But yeah, so step 1, you look at your highest priority and keep that focused. And so for me to be happy, man, I'm speaking of priorities. Oh, here we go. Focus. There we go. To be happy in my life, some of the things that really factor that is not comparing myself to other people. Because, I mean, all the time, often I'll think of, oh man, if only I was more attractive or more intelligent or more wealthy. But that's comparing myself to other people. But if I only compare myself to myself and I measure my own progress, then that's a big step in the right direction. And on the flip side of that, the sort of when I'm living in hell is when I'm really hard on myself and I am comparing myself to other people. So yeah. Keep your priority in mind, keep it in focus, and mine is to be happy, and a big part of that is not comparing myself to others. I've also really been enjoying, I have a small little diary. I'll just write down a few thoughts, and I find it's good to meditate or take that time just for yourself a little bit each day, because when when you're with other people, coworkers, family, friends, I feel like we always put on a different personality or different persona, and when we do that, we're not our true, authentic self, and we're comparing ourselves to others. And when you have that time to meditate and write in your journal, then yeah, that's good. What else can I say about that? I'm a little scatterbrained. I was kind of putting stuff together at the last minute. You'll have to forgive me, but there was I do want to introduce you to one of the newest wizards of Wizardology in the Wizardology family. Let me see if they're ready. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, maybe.
Interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Wake up.
Smile.
Like that. 6 weeks later. This is not real.
Whoa! What is up, my wizard friends? I'm the... Oh, hello, there we are. Here we go. How's it going, everybody? I'm the hypinest dude around. Oh, I gotta go up, gotta go down to go up. Alright, here we are, man. Oh, you know, I wanted to tell you, well, so first of all, I don't have a name yet. But that's where you could come in. And, I don't know, maybe give me a name. What do you think? Anyway, I wanted to tell you about how you could be a Wizardology missionary. So, there's different levels of being a missionary in Wizardology. Step 1, the red tier. All you have to do is watch Wizardology. When you give a view, then that like totally hypes up the algorithm, you know? You know what I mean, bro? And then the yellow tier is giving this video a little little thumbs up, bro. Thumbs up. And then you can comment. I think that's a orange tier, and a subscription is like it's on my hat. What's the next tier? Green, bro. So you can subscribe, and then blue tier is like totally just sharing this video with all your friends. And lastly, the purple tier is when you be sure and do all that stuff like commenting and sharing. But anyways, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just super stoked to be one of the newest wizards and of Wizardology. Yeah, Wizardology. Oh, hold on. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. Wizardology. Woo! Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's my W. Wizardology, bro. Okay. All right. Well, we're how do I? Hit. Oh. Yeah, that went about as smooth as I could have hoped for. Given that I only practiced it one time. So I showed you my stick. I got the new background.
Heaven and hell. You know, I was hoping to have a special guest come on and kind of get deeper into the conversation, but I had a few people back out, and it looks like no one's watching live. So we're going to go ahead and just wrap it up, but remember that every second Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be going live and talking about, I don't know, the coolest atheist religion that exists ever. So, with a closing hymn, you know what? This is the thing about this song. So it's, Maiden Heights by Drexler. This is a moment when we were in Yosemite, and we're just driving, coming into the valley. First thing we see that picturesque view show up, and my friend Jordy turned on this song, and we cranked it up and jammed out. So the link is in the description, also for the opening hymn, if you missed that. But other than that, I love you. I don't believe in any gods, but I believe in you. And hopefully I'll see you next time. And I'm gonna switch over my tab and listen to that radical hymn. All right. Bye.